Checkers in the library. Why checkers and not chess? Time. Incorporation would be this year during the fourth quarter as possible stress relief during exams and lunchtime quiet time. But looking ahead to the 2018 school year, I'd like to introduce the checkers and chess boards at faculty meeting and set up boards in the center of the library on small tables set up and ready for play. The idea behind introducing checkers instead of chess initially in the library is just because the familiarity with chess. At this point, I have a board out. They're not using it, mostly because they say they don't know the rules. And I've had repeated requests for checkers, even though I don't have checkerboards available. I'm going to put in an ad for donations of checkerboards and checker pieces this year in the newsletter to see if I can get any that will be no cost to the library. But I'm prepared to buy those out of the budget for next year if necessary. I have some personal sets that I will bring in. But overall, you can see that the biggest thing is its strategy. Teaching strategy with checkers is very easy, and the students don't find it as intimidating as as chess. So they're familiar with checkers, many of them, and those that aren't, there's a link that I can provide to them that they can kind of watch and learn on their own, and then come back to the library and be able to incorporate it on their own. And the biggest thing is the amount of time that is needed for checkers is much smaller than chess. The biggest buy-in for classroom collaboration, I can clearly see them using it in the world history classes and talking about how the comparisons between the aristocracies in Europe and the philosophy of the kings of the time, their power is absolute, and that all the other subjects in their reign should sacrifice themselves to protect them because, after all, theirs is a divine right. This is something sometimes it's a little bit difficult for our students to understand, and maybe playing a board game with pieces emulating the absolute monarchs of Europe of that time may be beneficial.